I congratulate all the women of Uganda and indeed all the people of Uganda on this special day when we are yet again commemorating the International Women's Day. I thank the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development upon the successful organization of today's commemoration, and I sincerely thank you for the warm welcome you accorded me this morning when I arrived here. I bring you warm greetings from His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, and Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, the Minister of Education and Sports. They all wish us very well in this celebration. They may not be with us physically, but they are with us in spirit, and they asked me to convey their warm regards to all of you and indeed to all the people of Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have already learned through the media and other government communication channels, His Excellency the President is in Arusha, Tanzania, where he was elected the chair of the East African Community. Join me in congratulating His Excellency the President upon assuming the chairship of the East African Community. Against that background, therefore, he delegated me to come here to deliver to you his message and indeed to all the people of Uganda. And before I deliver to you his message, let me also assure all of you, including Hajat Farida, the Chairperson Women Council, the UN Resident Commissioner and your team, the Minister of Gender, that all the messages you have expressed here, which are directly meant to be conveyed to His Excellency the President, will be integrated into a report and will be relayed to the highest destination, and that is to His Excellency the President's office. I shall promise you that as a woman, we shall pursue for the feedback together up to the logical conclusion. I thank the parade commander and her team for putting up such a spectacular march past parade. Thank you very much for entertaining us, including the members of the band. Let me now read to you the message of His Excellency the President. The message of His Excellency the President goes as follows. Fellow countrymen, countrywomen, and especially the Bazukulu, the International Women's Day is an opportunity to recognize and celebrate the significant role played by women and girls in our families, local communities, and the country at large. I therefore want to thank you all for using this occasion to highlight the contribution of women and girls in all the spheres of life. In 1986, when the NRM came to power, we were able to observe that although women formed more than 50% of the total population of 14 million Ugandans, their full potential was not fully realized on account of their lack of education, lack of opportunities, chronic ill health, and early death. Women were trapped in a very disadvantaged position, despite the fact that they were at the center of the subsistence economy, and also provided at least half of the labor for producing the few cash crops. The NRM fought the suppression of women and other groups that faced marginalization on account of historical and cultural factors by doing the following. First and foremost, guaranteeing education access for all at primary, secondary levels, i.e., UPE and USE. This was a fundamental empowerment of the girl child because once somebody is educated, he or she cannot easily be suppressed. Therefore, education and skilling of the girl child is an effective method of empowering not only women, but the entire society. Thirdly, in order to provide justice to women, we introduced big punishments for rape and defilement. This was aimed at protecting the women who are the victims of these crimes. And last but not least, we have also fought against inhuman cultural practices that undermine the dignity of women, such as female genital mutilation, early marriages, wife inheritance, wife beating.
International Women's Day is celebrated to remember the struggle that women and men throughout the world worked hard, struggled to achieve women's empowerment. It is a day that we celebrate the gains that we have made and reflect on the agenda that still remains to be done. We celebrate the struggle, the courage of all the women who are determined, the ordinary rural women who have worked tirelessly to feed their families, to educate their children, to anchor Uganda as a society, because without the family, Uganda does not have a foundation. And without the women, there is no family.
This year's theme is focusing on justice and women's access to justice, strongly resonates with the spirit of protection, the gains Uganda has made in governance, human rights, and inclusive development. Her Excellency, we commend government has continued commitment to gender inclusion within the justice sector. Today, women constitute over 50.6% of the judiciary in Uganda, demonstrating remarkable progress in Uganda's leadership.